The return to Riverside was a point of pride for Laura. She smiled wide as she took it all in. Sure, it was a little run down and in need of a little love, but having a clinic in her hometown meant more than monetary gains. The air was crisp as rushing water could be heard in the distance. The town had fallen well asleep by now, the sun set in the clear autumn sky twinkling its infinite stars. Laura simply stood in the empty parking lot, gazing at her newly owned building. Hers. Hers that she bought and earned with her hard work. Her heart raced from the adrenaline and excitement. Seeing her success in front of her was exhilarating. Now her neighbors hadn't the need to commute hours simply for illnesses. Her efforts would help these people. Laura turned and slowly began her walk back to her car, her hands buried in their pockets to keep them from the chill of the night. The dim light illuminating the parking lot only did so much. But when Laura looked up, a familiar road that once led to what she called home met her, and she couldn't help but smile. He'd have to see her success with his very eyes every day. The day begins strangely for Laura, as she's gotten used to the downpours and the sounds of thunder and the brief flashes of lightning. It has been days without a break, but finally one has come, and quiet greets her when she wakes this afternoon. Welcome back to Project Zomboid, everybody, and for the past 3 or 4 days in-game it has been nothing but thunderstorms. I've played a little bit off camera to get some busy work done. Not all of it. I'd like to show some on camera, obviously, so you understand where I'm going. But we have a few things to show off before we get going for our normal days of looting. We do want to head back up to that police station, I believe, today. But let's head downstairs and out the back door to show you the majority of what we've done. Like I said, most of it's just busy work, so don't be too thrilled. But the first thing you'll see is our farm. I dug all of this by hand. I even cut myself in the process. Speaking of, we should take a look and see how our hand is doing. Yeah, we're good and all healed up now, which is nice. But we ended up making ourselves about 6 plots of tomatoes. I didn't want to go much further than that because our water supply isn't that large. But I wanted to start growing some food out here, knowing that we're going to have some issues with food in the process. And try to get ahead of that issue. Most importantly, though, we'll walk this entire length, and I'll show you I took care of at least the foundation of the wall all along the bushes here. About 2 or 3 days worth of work, which is fine, you know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and close that. It was all in the downpour, though, and we attracted one zombie in the meanwhile, but I took care of her pretty quickly. It's been just a ton of work. Basically, it took out all the trees over here and then even some trees down here. But today we want to make sure we're going and restocking our food. I want to be going on food stocking runs approximately every 2 to 3 days to keep our food supply, if not constantly on the uptick, then at the very least a net zero every 2 days. For every like 3 to 6 cans of food we go through every 3 or so days, we at least get that much in return on our stock runs. So we're gonna go, and since we're heading out now, we're gonna go ahead and open these canned carrots, and we're not gonna be doing any more busy work. So after we eat, or before we eat rather, we're just gonna go ahead and dump the tools we don't need right now. So thread is fine. We have a first aid kit, keep in mind, so we don't need it. Screwdriver. We'll just go ahead and put in the container. I imagine, unless I put it over in this container, I put it in the right one, right? We're still over encumbered, however. Hammer as well. Yeah, it looks like everything we clicked on went over there. We also could just be suffering from being extremely hungry. So we're a little weak. Let's go ahead and pound down some carrots. Not enough, but it did solve our hunger problem. But not enough to fill us. And by hunger problem, I mean our strength problem. I still want to hang on to those shoes for now. And I would like to fill this gas canister. We'll get rid of this full. Just trying to minimize the amount of weight we're carrying around. It really must be most of this. The clothing. Alright, that's fine. We're going to be taking a car. So I'm not too concerned about it. Let's go ahead and pop one more. I guess we'll grab the can of peas. And have the peas. This is why I want to swing out. Like, we would go through about, I think on average, about 3 cans of food a day, maybe more depending. But I'm trying to keep it averaged out. I'd say about 3 cans of food. We want to make sure we're managing that a little bit better. I also want to sprint a little bit. We're very close to level 3 sprint. In we go. I think we can turn on the AC to keep ourselves cool on this hot... It's 94 degrees out, which is crazy. We want it to be cold. Turn on. Keep ourselves nice and cool. Yep, we're going to need the AC. I don't know how we're going to stay cool during the... as it gets hotter and hotter. 94 degrees Fahrenheit is really nasty, and it's just going to get hotter over time. And I'm assuming the AC will end up using more gas in the process? I don't know. Alright. The packs of zombies are probably going to be thick and nasty. And I know some people like it like that, but me personally, keep it clean, girl. Or boy. You know, thick. And nasty. That looks like a weird fungus growing out of the ground over there. It's honestly a pretty straight drive if I'm not stupid about it. And I don't get lost. There are other shops also that I really want to hit in here at some point. Okay. Oh, there's just so many. There's so many of them. Holy crap, dude. Whacked one a little accidentally, took out his knees. Yeah. Laura panic driving. Quickly turning the wheel left and right. They're not going to follow us this far out. It's just all downtown. The frame rate's coming back. That's how you know. Something just fell off my desk. A pen. Alright. I really don't want to go too far up. Because, yeah. Let's see where they go. Get into stealth mode. I do not know where they're going, but that's fine. I am an idiot. Oh, I completely forgot I needed my screwdriver. There's no chance I accidentally passed it over, right? And was like, I actually did take it. No, none. Yeah, what is going on? They're all moving. That one's like got a helmet on or something. Alright. We're gonna have to fight, I think. Take the hunting knife. We can do quick kills. I want to get in here and just like loot it. I bet you we'll find some empty gas canisters, which would come in great use. I do not... There's a police officer down there. I do not want to have to remove broken glass. Right away. I wanted to see what I can grab. Let's see if we can get this thing open. It is. How many in here? Nope. One behind me. Oh, I thought I heard that. Alright, that's alright. That's alright. We're good. We're alive. I think that was the, I thought there was like a name tag on her. Okay, here's the problem. Her banging on the window is gonna start attracting him, so let's see if we can get her killed off real quick. Nope. Great, she just freaking straight up just bashed through that window incredibly quickly. Now we want to back up and just watch. A little disturbance. All right, we're going in real quick. If we have to go through a broken window, we have to go through a broken window, dog. For now, all I want to do is just loot this place. And it's just you. Okay. I think you're the shop owner. They're gonna come through the window. Yep. Could hear him walking. Yep, that's fine. Another key? These might be... Why are you not... I don't understand why the drag and drop is so problematic. I know I shouldn't be dragging and dropping, but that's what I do. Some newspaper refresh. Well, we got a gas canister. Ooh, we got 2 with some orange soda. That's what I'm looking for. I think the issue with hitting... Oh, there's a full one. That's great. Honestly, I'll take the lug wrench, I'll take the tire pump, like all that stuff is stuff I should have in the trunk on the off chance I need it. It's a propane tank, which I know could be, it will be at some point valuable, but let's get this in the trunk. We did what we wanted. It's a nice quick loot of the area. Oop, oop. A lot of soda, unfortunately, and while it'll certainly keep us fed, it's not going to be healthy. And we should start trying to... Oh, another full gas can. We got another one back here? Wow. Tools and everything, too. This is honestly good. We're starting to sweat a little bit with how much we're carrying, but this is good. That was a very good grab. So we're just gonna... I didn't realize there was a group of 5 of them all of a sudden. I'm guaranteeing you, on a personal level, it was the fighting and the breaking glass. But I just want to get back to the car, and we'll start heading back. I'm happy with this. It's only 8:40 p.m., so we still got plenty of time. I'm going to grab my screwdriver and my hammer, and we'll come back for the police station. We're under a heavy load, and that's alright, because we're going in the car, where none of it matters. Come on. Feel free to come this way if you want. I was thinking about honking the horn, but then I thought again. I changed my mind on that idea. Felt that might not be the best idea. Alright, we have to be careful going into town. We're gonna end up having to hit some things, I think. Yep. I understand the anxiety, I do. Truly. Truly I do. There's so many of them. Without a windshield, I'm trying to play it a little safer. There's gotta be a better way down there. That isn't getting more and more dangerous as time goes on. Trying not to squeal my tires. Well, we can avoid the majority of the horde by going that way. Yep, we need to start burying the bodies. Let's get inside. Okay. Not a bad run, not a bad run. But not unfortunately not for food. The food was alright. We definitely restocked what we spent, but we didn't get anything worth considering healthy. Okay. The music just doesn't need to be intense right now. We're not doing anything remotely that intense. As much as I'd like to be. Screwdriver. I'm assuming a hammer is the only other thing I need here. And I will slap the filled gas canisters away. We have 3 full gas. I mean, that's a good get. You know what I mean? Like, that's very nice that we have that. The tire pump, lug wrench, all that stuff's gonna go into the trunk of the car. Remotely organized, Mathis. We're trying to stay remotely organized. I know we struggle. We can struggle together, that's okay. As long as you're attempting to stay organized, then we're good. See, this is why... Just put it away. Alright, let's go ahead and grab a bag of chips. Get ourselves fed. Alright, we've got a hammer and we've got, let's just double check. Disassemble door. Hammer, stone hammer, screwdriver. That's what we got. They're just in our backpacks. Doesn't work quite that way. Let's check on these puppies. They're well watered and verdant. We're fine. Looks like the big group is dispersed. Matt, Harry, all them. Harry wasn't one of them, but maybe he was. Who knows? Not you. Not me. Not even a daddy. Oh, there it is. Sick rhymes, yo. I'm a rapper. All right. I went to the wrong seat. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get up there again. Come on. Oh, wow. This is not a good sign. Okay, alright. That means we just do not leave, we do not turn the car off. I think, hitting the amount of zombies that we did on the way back is not helping. Wait. Before we go anywhere. Let's get all the stuff into this puppy. I know, we see a zombie up there. It's dangerous. But that stuff, there we go, needs to stay in there. Meep meep. Hello. We have gas for the Chevrolet Dart, and we could always go back for the ambulance. That could be a great storage, like, run. That's tempting. We'd have to walk for that one, though, because I'd want to bring it back with us. Okay, here we go. Lots of zombies going up Main Street is probably a mistake. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no, oh no. We're alive. We're not, if we're hurt, it's not bleeding, whatever it is. I thought we could, for some reason, bash through the fire hydrant, and you know, that's dumb to think that you could do that. My GTA kicked in for a minute there. And I thought there was a possibility. We could try and go higgity higgity ham with guns if we end up getting any. Okay. Just want to see. No one's on their way. In we go. Now, I left this door open, like also grade A Momo. But we're gonna go ahead and shut it while we break this door down. So let's take out... I'm just hoping the car doesn't attract too much. I was like, where's the screwdriver? Please no. Alright, I can't click up here because I have a Steam notification. There we go. That was just the bathroom. Unlock door. Wait, do I have the key? No. Are you serious? Why can't I break it down from this angle? Also, what the heck is this? Back door. Alright. I mean, the other option is getting a sledgehammer and coming back. There is a hardware store somewhere downtown. Which is probably what we want to go after. Oh, is this getting all rusty now all of a sudden? But downtown is hell. So, like, do I actually want to do that? Alright, Cat's Eye is going to be very, very nice to be driving around after midnight, but we got to be very careful. We'll drive on the grass here for a bit. We could actually drag a lot of them on the grass this way. And you know what? Time to see if there's another way home. Hello, hello. I'm willing to put money that there's always another route home that basically bypasses the city. Because also we gotta imagine these are all houses we haven't hit, so there's potential for good food here. And there's a giant ass parking lot. Okay, hey. Just gonna do donuts like I'm a sweet 16-year-old who just got mom's keys to her 2007 Toyota Corolla. And she doesn't know, because you're a thug, and you take your buddies out and you show them what that Corolla can do. We were, you know, I was a kid once, right? Right, kids? Just fucking do donuts. Kids even do donuts? I'm sure they do. Alright, that worked. That wasn't, like... You know, honestly, no, I'm not even gonna say that was a bad way home. Here I am trying to be self-deprecating, you know, like, I bet you there's a better way home. Who cares if there's a better way home? That was still better than the way home the route we've been using back and forth, is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I have a plan. For right now, though, I think that police station is something I need to not worry about. This is all fudged. Music has to get turned off. I need to take a look at the vehicle real quick. I really want to know how bad I fucked it. Really bad? The hood is gone, the windshield is gone, the lights are gone. The engine is my other concern. The tires and brakes are going to need to be paid attention to. The gas tank's hanging on there. We're still decent on gas. Engine's actually fine. I do wonder why we're having a hard time starting it then. So then, Mathis, what are you going to do? Well, it's multi-purpose, and it's kind of needed. It's going to serve multiple different happy purposes for me. And you're going to see what it is in a minute here after I offload some of the stuff that's making me over-encumbered. Hammer, screwdriver. In you go. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Dramatic music, it's scary. Hey now, bum, bum, bum. Be afraid of my maid. His name is Dino. There it is. We're gonna go dig some graves and start getting rid of these bodies. I also need to prep myself for getting a fire out here so I can start boiling water easily. So we'll end up making a fire pit soon and start really turning this backyard into our kind of construction yard. Storage and walls and all that good nonsense. But for now, let's see. How's our sprinting coming along? Getting there. So if I just wanted to bop some graves up here in this front yard. Dig graves. How long is this gonna take? That's a deep ass hole, you know? Not long. At all. We'll get a bunch of holes. We'll just get 3 for now. Okay. Grab the corpse. Just start throwing them in the grave. Bury corpse. Okay, we can fit 5 bodies. So that's 15 bodies there. Laura, particularly, is happy to get this done. She sees this as necessary. Give them a peaceful resting place, even if she's not necessarily the spiritual kind of person. It's still disrespectful. And does give her a sense of closure with a lot of what happened out here. Now, what happens when I've got this thing filled? Sweet. I want to grab the bodies that are in my front yard. Speaking of, it's about to be a fresh one, and you're going to be the first one buried. Congratulations on being that man. You've got something on your head, I think. I don't like it. Shade of bandana. There's 2. Construction likely pulled them and the car honed them into that one spot, I'm sure. Okay, let's go ahead and grab them. We gotta be very careful with the shovel, knowing that it's going to break if I keep using it. Again, I don't know if that's from the quick rain shower we had or if I'm starting to sweat. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. So that was just a bandana. I don't know if I heard a gurgle. Listen, I promised them they'd be buried first if they attacked me. This is what they get. A respectful burial. See what happens when you attack Mathis? You get my respect. It's not true in real life, though. You just get ignored. Mathis, quotes. I'm gonna go clean up my front yard. It's long overdue. Space, close quotes, enter. Also Mathis, immediately starts burying zombies on the other lawn. Then tries to grab them when he already has a corpse in his hands. Had to yell at myself there for a moment. For a minute, it wasn't letting me grab it, and I was worried that maybe it was a zombie on the ground, that it was not quite dead. Another grave filled. Well, I'll finish the rest. More busy work to take care of, but you can start seeing the multitude of things we have to do now to stay safe. Am I going to bury all these? Absolutely not. Now, eventually, yes, but all off camera or whenever, no. I've got other things I need to take care of. The problem is it's like an end of the day task while we have very little time left and not enough time to go back out there. And I think I'm going to end up grabbing a gas canister and maybe trying to grab the ambulance in the next one if the ambulance's condition is good enough and we can get there quiet enough. The good side of the rain, I don't actually have to keep the plants watered, which is always nice. Till then, though, Laura's going to dry off and relax. Another day of hard work and another day of earned rest. See you next time, Laura.